Hello everyone, welcome you all to Eternal IAS, and in today's lecture we are again going to solve 5 set of MCQs, and all of these MCQs are very much important from the prelims point of view. To write down these, if you know the answer of these questions, well and good. If you don't know the answer of these questions, then you try to know the answers, like you should know the answers. Let us start the question. First question is about the city of Gelefu of Bhutan. This is the city of Gelefu, location Bhutan. So why it is in news? See, there is a reason why this is in news. You can see here, Bhutan's opening move. They are trying to make a mega project there, right? And they are doing this in the Indian region, right? So this city, Gelefu, is in news, and again, why this is important, as I told you, that Bhutan is trying to make good relations with India by developing this Gelefu region. Okay, Gelefu region is located in Bhutan only. So you can read this. Okay, they are recently India and Bhutan has agreed to strengthen the trade and investment linkages, and that's why this whole project is in news, and that's why I want you to learn this, because Bhutan and India share the profound history of previous years. They are saying that they are going to have the Gelefu mindfulness city, unique Bhutanese agriculture blueprint across a 1000 square kilometers area as a special administrative zone. So C is the correct answer here. Okay. Bhutan, you all know Bhutan is a sandwich or nestled between India and Tibet, and it is an autonomous region of China, and it is a landlocked country also. If I talk about Bhutan, Bhutan became democratic country in 2008. After that, the first democratic elections held in the country, and King of Bhutan is the head of the state. If I talk about the rivers that flows there, it is Vong, Sankosh, Manas, and the longest river of Bhutan is Manas, which also flows through India, Assam, and that's why we have named Manas National Park in Assam. Okay, so that's why this topic was in news. You should know about this Gelefu project, because this Gelefu project is going to improve the tourism, right? If Bhutan wants to increase the revenue, they have to take up more tourists, visitors, land bigger planes, larger airports, right? And it will ultimately boost their employment, and it will address their geopolitical concerns as well. And if I talk about the India, for India, Bhutan is like bringing closer to India, because India, Bhutan, they are having a very good relationship in the past years. And India is one of the leading source of investments in Bhutan, which comprises their 50% of total FDI. So India is like if I talk about comes when it's come to investment, na, Gelefu is aligning to India with the own plans. Like we are having our railway lines right up to the border with Bhutan, better roads to feed into the trilateral highway, cooperation with Japan to coordinate the roads, upgrading the border posts, right? So that's the importance of India for Bhutan. So this Gelefu project is going to give some good benefits to India as well as Bhutan. And this will also facilitate the demand for the power supply area. And if I talk about the climate friendly solar and wind power generation projects, India plans for a South Asian power grids. And that South Asian power grid would draw electricity from the Nepal or Bhutan, right? So this is the important factual information which you must know. And Bhutan's ambitious project for the Gelefu Mindfulness City at the heart of the region. It presents a bold vision for sustainable development. Right? There are so many significant challenges also, like environmental concern, geopolitical pressure. But this project recently, or you can say 100% significantly, symbolizes the Bhutan's aspiration for economic development. And India is going to play a pivotal role in this thing because both of the country knows the dynamics and both of the country wants to increase their tourism as well as infrastructure. So this was the first question about the Gelefu project of Bhutan. Recently, it has like caught the international attention. Reason: special administrative zone. Moving on to the second question for the series, that is about the UCC, and this topic has been constantly in news because recently UCC has been passed by Uttarakhand. Whether the government has passed, but recently it has got the president assent, and that's why this bill passed by the government has become a law. Okay, so this Uniform Civil Code UCC has been written under the Article 44, not under Article 51A. That's why this question number statement 1 is totally wrong here. Whereas Uttarakhand becomes the first state of India after independence to adopt UCC, which is correct because Goa was the first state to uh, accept this. But that was pre-independence. And the question in the statement in itself says that you have to talk about the after independence scenario. So in that case, Uttarakhand became the first state of the country to apply this UCC. The UCC Uniform Civil Code written under Article 44 of the Constitution, and this UCC is ensuring the, like you can say, this UCC is ensuring the diverse culture, religion, and tradition because each community in India has their own set of personal laws, customs, right? So everyone is following their personal laws. Not only Muslim, but also Hindu, Jain, Buddhist, Sikh, Parsi, Jews. They are all having their personal laws. So this UCC will resist this topic and will create a national integration. So if I talk about the benefits of UCC, one of the most important benefit of UCC will be promoting the national integration and the sense of secularism, right? Reducing the communalism, upholding the constitutional values of equality, fraternity, dignity, and it will simplify the legal system also. It will remove all the complexities of like learning each and every personal law we are learning here, right? That we don't have to learn that. And UCC is also a updated version. And some of the cases related to UCC is like one is Shah Bano case versus Muhammad Ahmad Khan in 1985, one of the important case. Second case is Sarla Mugdal versus Union of India case, Shaira Banu case, right? So striking a balance is the main important thing. And if you are preparing for UPSC, CAPF exam also, in the paper 2 topic, you are going to find a essay argument writing upon the topic of UCC. So be prepared and then you are good to go. Moving on to the third question of the series. Third question is about the Citizenship Amendment Act 2019. As we all know, government has passed Citizenship Amendment Act of 2019. Then let's see some of the factual information about CAA, very much in news. CAA is an Indian legislation passed in 2019, and it is an Indian legislation that provides a path of Indian citizenship for the migrant people belonging to Hindu, Sikh, Buddhist, Jain, Parsi, and Christian. And these people are belonging from Pakistan, Bangladesh, Afghanistan. So CAA, like this rule, has been implemented by MHA under the census officials, and final decision has been taken by the Director of Census Operations. Citizenship in India is a legal status and it is written under the union list. So it is an exclusive jurisdiction of parliament only, right? Government on 26 January 1950, they have established the people under the categories of Indian citizenship, and parliament has enacted Citizenship Act 1955 after that. And it says that Citizenship can be acquired by 5 methods: by birth, by descent, by registration, by naturalization, and by incorporation. Article 5 to 11 deals with this topic. The first statement is right, but second statement is wrong here. You can read it here. So again, this is a very important information recently in news. Moving on to the fourth question here about the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework, IPEF. Indo-Pacific Economic Framework. So IPEF, what exactly is this IPEF? Indo-Pacific Economic Framework is a framework focusing upon infrastructure development, right? It has been jointly done by the India, US, which represents 40% of the global GDP. So it is a US-led free trade agreement between India and Pacific countries, and India is one of the 14 partners of this framework. If I talk about which countries else are the part, Australia, Malaysia, Fiji, Philippines, India, Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, Japan, USA, South Korea, Vietnam, Brunei. Okay. So India is doing and being a part of this agreement. First statement is wrong because I would say that IPF is not a free trade agreement, but it is allowing members to negotiate the parts they want. So it is, you can say that this is not a free trade agreement. If it would have been a free trade agreement, then this free trade in the acronym itself, Indo-Pacific Free Trade Agreement must have written. But here they are writing Indo-Pacific Economic Framework. That means it is not a free trade agreement. So first statement would be wrong here, whereas the second statement would be totally right here. Moving on to the last question. Enga province, recently it has been seen in news. What exactly is this place located? So Enga province, this place, you can see here, PNG Law Society calls justice to prevail in Enga killing. So Enga killing is one of the province in Papua New Guinea. It is a country in Southeast Asia, right? And majority ethnic people who are residing here is Engas. So this place is located in Papua New Guinea and located in the northern region. Okay. So major ethnic people, around 5 lakh people are residing in this and they are speaking different languages. But recently this Enga people were in news. So I thought of telling you about Enga province, that where it resides. You should know about this thing only, that where it resides. Okay. So these are the questions for today's class. I hope you all are learning these questions and you are seeing that these questions are very much important from the current affairs as well as for the upcoming prelims examination, right? So try to write these questions in your notes. If you're knowing the answer, that is well and good. If you don't know the answer, revise these. I will meet you all in the next lecture with another topic. Till then, thank you. Jai Hind.